stay. I got no name to call. Here at the end of days, I wish it mattered at all. You want now? Hey, don't automake them be. Hey, watch up the end before there was none. Now since then repent. Don't have a reason to stay. I got no name to call. Here at the end of days, I wish it mattered at all.
So in summation and conclusion and such, Sunday, open veins, open for morning anytime, as the song goes. Yeah, like I said, when I did the 5th trip of ketamine, I had a feeling like I was done, you know? And I think like now I've thought it mostly all the way through. It says near the end, the mystery of God will be just about complete. I think I did my part of it, you know? What I needed to do. No more than anybody else, you know? I'm not saying it's just one of the last pieces to go in there. And yeah, I don't imagine I'll be alive past Christmas. I mean, if nothing else, April. I still believe April's coming. So I don't expect to be here past April anyways. So that means I'm going anywhere besides with God, but you know, I just think the end is right around the corner. I think it's that close. April. But I have reason to believe that Trump will expose himself before then, which I don't know what that means, but I do know that if he is the Antichrist, his mask is being kind of violently ripped off right now, and about to meet the beast, but a lot of people think that it's a helping hand. Like I said, we could have gone the soft way or the hard way. What would have been the soft way? The soft way would have been if Kamala Harris had won, or actually if Barack Obama had won. And understand, America wins left or right, and you lose left or right, because you're voting on a system of subjugation. Just what kind? What kind of subjugation do you want? Friendly and warm, cold and corporate. Seriously, look at it. What kind of fucking do you want? Friendly and warm, like kind of friendly. Still very business, like, you know what I mean? Or do you want to get fucked over by a corporation that's going to really just package you and ship you out? Go ahead and choose. Well, yeah, I know it's just a shitty choice of two things, but it's the lesser of two evils, and whatever your opinion is right now. That's the lesser of two evils, and that's a joyful thing. You can change at any point in time. Like your political party, if you think they're being too financially irresponsible, well, you know who to go talk to. If the government's being too lenient, well, then you know who to go talk to. Right? Good old mom helped you out with Uncle Sam. Right? Because the people that are on your side aren't in on it. 2. So, yeah, America is the beast, the whore, Babylon. Let's say if you picture the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, it kind of makes a lot more sense. The Mayan and the Incan. Yeah, there's just not much else to say, and it's pretty obvious by how they're just repeating songs now, you know. So it's probably just best to shut things down. No one else seems interested in being in on this. So I'll at least go retool, and I got music to work on. At least write some, not write, but record and mix some new ones. The fuck was that? Well, maybe doing the playback later again. So then I'll be going back in the studio, and I've got some stuff to work on. I got a couple songs to work on today, and yeah, we can work on those and see if I can finish this up. Maybe we can release that 4-songer for the end hits here. Or maybe have it ready to go for the next one in case, make it through. Oh well. No, should I really repeat some of my songs? No. Should I repeat some of the shit I said? No. It's all out there, so yeah, I think for now I'm done. I'll probably just shut things off and start working on music and just kind of knuckle down here, focus on other shit. I got albums to write, I got books to write. Gotta get on that shit and start working on it. Matter of fact, I should start feeding Cope the part 2 Shit, yeah, it's Monday. There's nothing, I mean, I'm getting stoned as fuck and crank this fan on and just work back here in the studio for a little bit. Well, a lot of it, because it's going to take a little while to put all three. Hopefully I can put part 2 and 3 in there today. And hopefully Coplex it. I don't know. But he was already kicking some ideas. That's pretty cool. I'm going to just hang on those and wait and read it back as a whole thing, which will only take a second. And when I'm done, just put it together as a whole, piece and just read it all together. And what do you think about that? That way I don't have to wait. I'm sure my style seems meandering, but if you could read the whole thing as fast as they can read, you're probably like, oh, fuck yeah, I get the overview. Now you gotta fucking, how you make it better where it's not meandering. You know what I mean? It could do that shit. Let's leave it a bit meandering. Let's leave it like, half and half. How about that? So it shortens it up a bit without. Yeah. And it comes to AI and I. Once it does that, I was like, okay, so you understand we did that? Like, yeah, here are the fucking parts of, here's the outline for the Underwoods. Here's the outline for Keith Christerian. And here's the outline for It Came and Went. And here's the story I've written so far, how much story I've written. If that tells you what kind of style I'm going for, can you help me finish it? I'd probably just spit it out, It's like one chapter at a time, or however long it takes. Especially having read Robin the Thief, and understand like much bigger kind of concepts and stuff. Like huge concepts. And be like, what if we did this? Like, yep. Especially when you're doing the Choose Your Adventure, because like I've got almost all the branches pruned. I just have to trim up some and then write the 2 more of the golden endings. There's I've got one when it's done. I had some further ideas about Solana Bena, the female character from Keith Christerian. Pretty good stuff. That's just pretty cool. She was already a really cool character, but yeah, no, she just came really, really cool. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. I almost dropped my fucking pot. Alright. Man, I'm getting high as fuck. 30 minutes. Almost on the dot. Let's go ahead and call it good and start working on this shit, man. Time started working, trying to bring them the biscuits, or time to cook the donut batter. I don't know. It's time to shuffle the boards, lock the planks, and shiver timbers. It's time to ketamine and keta yours, and it's time to Frute Lupe, and it's time to DJ Funky. That stuff though. It was funky. Funky. I'll figure something out.